Steve.
Remember, watch your language.
A contentious character, as we all know. I don't care. Steve is so goddamn hype, dude. I don't
love
care.
Steve.
You can't convince me otherwise. This character has drip on drip, bro. I love watching Steve.
I love Steve.
Especially Spot, bro. This dude is gas.
I love how angry Steve makes people. The funny Minecraft man is the thing people think are killing the game.
I don't care, bro. I love that he's in this game. I love watching him. I love the way he plays the game. It's just funny.
I love it. It's friggin' Minecraft.
So I feel like the thing that's going to be interesting to see here, right? Like, obviously the first thing you think of when you think of Steve, right, is minecart and blocks, right? Like, how is the player going to play around those two options, both just as themselves and as their character, right?
Yeah.
I feel like Ness kind of in an awkward position where, like, you know, most of the time he wants to come at you from the air, right? And I feel like blocks can really limit that.
Not everywhere. They're limiting that recovery, though.
That's another thing, too, is that Ness probably one of the most susceptible characters to just getting gimped by blocks.
Like, Ness is a weird character for a lot of the stuff for this, because, like, Ness's optimal game plan is almost to be like a mashy jigger. Dude will float in the air and do lasting hitboxes at you. And it's like, cool. But what do you do against blocks that are blocking your way through your movement? And what do you do against a giant anvil dropping on you while you're trying to maneuver around?
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, Trouble's kind of in a unique position here. A lot of Nesses like to have, like, a secondary character that can cover matchups. You know, Ness is one of those characters that can kind of get screwed over by matchups sometimes. But, you know, Trouble keeps it solo, which means he's gonna have to work pretty hard.
Definitely. A big thing about this matchup that can work in Ness's favor is that ultimately Steve has to swing. Like, ultimately, no matter what happens, all the resources, all he's got to do, Steve has to commit at least somewhat to coming at you.
Yeah, definitely. You know, people are like, oh man, this character can carry, blah, blah, blah. And Nicole's winning majors and he's like 12 or some shit. Like this character can tank.
Like, straight up, like, yeah, Steve can have every tools in the book. He's still gonna run at you. And, like, yeah, minecart's really good. He's not doing only minecart. He has to do other stuff. He doesn't win by just doing minecart 10 times in the stack. That did so much percent.
Okay, so see, this is a unique position here where, like, I feel like, you know, Steve is like, once he's like winning, he's like a win more character.
Oh,
right?
definitely.
Like, he's got the lead, then he just sits on the other side, mines, makes you feel like you're wasting your time, puts down blocks, you can't approach him. But, you know, I feel like Trouble's pretty good at playing that aggressive style with Ness. Oh, yeah, we got the streams.
Like, Diamond is not like a comeback mechanic. Diamond is a win more mechanic. Steve does not get Diamond and go, sweet, now I'm online, now I can win. Steve goes, okay, we were tied or I had the lead, now I've got Diamonds, now I can get a stock real quick.
Yeah, and, you know, I feel like it's debatable, but I think there are definitely some matchups out there and some characters where, honestly, they don't really care if Steve gets Diamond. Yeah. And I feel like, honestly, Ness is kind of one of those because, like he's got the hitboxes to outbox Steve, right? And it's like, it's one of those situations where if you're getting hit, like, it's not because Steve has Diamond, you got hit because you messed up in neutral.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, Ness, the only difference that Diamond makes for Ness is just, oh, my F smash will kill you at 60 instead of 90.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, for the most part, the combos on Ness will still effectively be the same, and most of your game plan still effectively the same. Because, like, even here, he's at Diamond this whole stock. He's got plenty of resources. Trouble's brought it back.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And, you know, Trouble's, I think, one of the best Nesses I've ever seen in terms of...
He lives.
One of the best Nesses I've seen in terms of, like, intelligent use of PK Fire.
Ooh, he went for the back air challenge cart, but he was just way too early.
Okay, yeah, Trouble's immediately wanted to run it back. He knows.
Oh, yeah, he knows it. Okay, I'm going to look this up because it's now come up on stream too many times, and I want to make sure I get the number right. Yeah. I gotta look up how much health minecart has, because I said 18 earlier, and I was like, that's not it, that's Flare Blitz.
Oh yeah, it has a health. It has a health bar.
Yeah.
I forget, bro.
The armor on minecart is a health bar. On top of that, the armor it has from gold and normal is the same. It's just the card health. The only difference is that it can't take damage until a certain frame, and the difference is that gold shoots forwards while the other one doesn't.
Right.
So, like, you can still punish minecart, even gold. You just have to hit it with a medium enough hit a bit after it comes out. Too many people either swing too early and then get hit, or swing too late with a weak move and go, I hit it though, it just armored. And it's like, well, then hit better.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it depends on character, but generally you want to go for either that, like, you know, you want to hit it on the startup before the armor comes out, or you kind of want to sort of overshoot it, right? Like, pull back and then hit the minecart as it's coming at you.
Exactly. It's a window before Steve can really come out, and after the armor is gone. It's there. You can hit it.
Yeah, I would imagine Ness would probably want to go for the former with that big old heavy back air.
Oh, definitely. Or even like Nair. Like Ness is a character who wants to go after you. So absolutely, he's a character who wants to swing. Looked it up. Minecart is 8.4% of armor.
Well, that's actually less than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ness back air breaks that as long as it's not
definitely. That'll break that. That easy. So yeah, you gotta get the hit on it. So I respect what he went for up there, but you gotta do the timing right.
One thing I'd personally like to see more from Troubles is kind of just like camping platform a little bit. I know it's not necessarily his style, but I feel like it could do him a lot of favors since, like, you know, Steve, I believe doesn't he have the lowest reaching full jump in the game?
It is pretty low.
Yeah,
if it's not the lowest, then the only other person is like Mac.
Yeah, if it's not the lowest, it's one of.
It is real bad.
You know, platform camping, especially with a character like Ness, where, you know, you have like movement mix-ups with Magnet, you have PK Fire from the platform.
You got the diagonal PK Fires that cancel on the platform, so it's like, oh, no punish. No punish on the whiff grab.
Yeah, Spot doing so good, just like calling out his jumps, just like being very aware of like what Troubles is looking for in neutral, right?
He's being a little antsy on his defense options, though. He's a little too quick on these spot dodges or a little too quick on certain things. If Troubles catches on, he can start getting bigger punishes. He was able to close out that stock because of it. He was able to hit him off stage first because he just spot dodged in place.
And no punish on the minecart. Ooh, nice catch on that PK Thunderstall. So many Nesses love to do that, and a lot of people don't, you know, like, they give it too much respect, right?
Yeah. It still takes a little bit for it to come at you. Good awareness on his part to go like, yeah, I can grab it. He's right in front of me, and my grab will hit him in time.
Oh my god, this is toxic.
Get the up tilts.
Ooh, nice there. Okay.
Oh, but not getting a follow-up after the first spike. Tried to back air the hop out of the cart, but he comes out swinging. And right there, he tried to go aggressive with the fire. He's calling out with carts. He's got the resources to do so many gold carts, and it's really hurting him.
Nice match with ledge. Okay.
Too high on the thunder.
You gotta like, I feel like you gotta go out there, right, and like commit a little bit more against Steve, because like you know he's gonna do that, you know?
Yep. Yep, just grab him for it. Like, he got a thunder on a card earlier, but like that time it was too high. It's like, like this game is looking so much worse because like Troubles was doing the same stuff that worked, but was now missing it. Like stuff that he did that was working game one, he's now missing. Oh, definitely. Especially against Steve. This is the character that you cannot drop against. If you drop against Steve, this will be I'd say the thing to do now is adapt your game plan, because even if Spot just minecarts to center stage and doesn't hit you, he had to use Iron. He still has to get the resource back at least. So if you don't get hit, you can take the loss of stage control for the loss of resources. So I think it would be either clean yourself up to where you can get the punches you know you should have been getting, or respect the things that you can't punish and take the small wins when you can get them. And right here, he's cleaning up that advantage quite a bit, 66%. Right. Ooh, and I even canceled off the block too. It was perfect. Yep, he was able to get it just in time. Be like, nope, I'll crash just in time before it hits. Yep. A fairly good lead at that. By the time of this, because yeah, what's Steve going to do to force the interaction? Oh, tried to go for a big punishment down. Do the air ones though, if they can. Yeah, see right there, he tried to go punish the card, but got it wrong. On Steve says. He knows that nowhere. Ain't got no piston, that means it sucks. And right there, he caught the jump that time. Getting the coverage you need. Yep. Oh, got the cancel in time. We're playing Brawl now. We gliding. Ooh, and that's with the rage, so that's killing at like 90. This is a full extra stock lead. This is a great position for Trouble to be in. This is where I agree entirely with what you're saying. This is, hey, you've got a massive lead. It doesn't matter what resources he has at this point. That stock is more important. Oop, not falling out. Ooh, the immediate PK fire out of disadvantage. Interesting choice, but it worked well.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Samus Trout stuff.
Right.
We were talking about last time, right? Where like if you know your opponent's going to pull up and hyper aggressively, get him.
These magnet stalls are doing so much work.
Oh, that was so good.
That was fantastic.
Oh my god.
I saw that anvil coming a mile away. Like, the thing I brought up like real early of like, oh, Spot's kind of like pressing his defense options or his buttons like really fast. He's kind of just like playing the game like almost like autopilot-y in a way of like, do defense option here, do this thing here. Troubles is catching on.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, like Steve is obviously strong here. We all know that.
Right.
Some of his best options are fundamentally realized. And like all it takes is one screen and like some 50.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Like, you can watch it. Troubles gets himself a point on the board. Going to FD now, digging with shovel.
Okay, Spot opting for FD here, definitely a smart choice. You know, very aware of like what Ness gains off the platform as opposed to pretty much the nothing that Steve gets.
Right. So it's like, yeah, small battlefield's like a really good Steve stage, but like, that's a better Ness stage. But FD still gets me what I want and doesn't give him what he wants. That's more important. Oh, these grabs. Spot's been like doing way too many grabs and he wasn't getting punished, but now he's starting to like not get hit for it. It's the exact thing you said about commitment. That grab, mad committal. It was a good cart there though. Just Ness was trying to threaten you in that boxing zone, but in there, all he had from the way he was facing was like fair and maybe nair. That's not going to break cart from that close. That's going to have the armor out. Got him off stage. Thunder. Thunder again. He doesn't have iron. He can't anvil. He tried to like anvil install and he couldn't. He just went to the corner. Didn't have anywhere else to go. Off the block. Roll in. Parry. Oh, but no punishment.
Basically a semi-sword character, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Is fair and back air real good? Yeah. You can always parry and hit him for it. Dude's still taking the time to swing. Yo, that delayed because of the crafting table, so it's still able to hit him. And right there, he waited out the minecart instead. He's getting like the things that he was getting at first, he's getting again. Troubles has adapted really well and is starting to get the hits he needs. He's living. That grab, that's a very committal grab. He wants that stock so he can be like, okay, get my diamond, get stuff going. But if you just keep swinging, especially against a character like Ness, where like everything is a kill move, this is a scary place to be. Ness with rage. That was a bad grab. You're doing something wrong. Okay, that should be bad. That high percent, you ain't coming out of cart. But 179 on Ness, it's not where you want to take that stock. These magnet stalls too for this like offensive pressure. He jumps and just like wait out my lane.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. A lot of players don't recognize the idea, like the concept of mixing up the timing, right? And like Ness magnet is such a good.
Like he can mix up his movement so well between that, the double jump, extra magnets. Like it's Ness can be tricky when he wants to be.
Oh, there you go. Finally got the punish on that stall.
Oh, tried to punish the cart, but he hopped out. Another thunder. That'll hit him. Another thunder that high will kill. Not very. Yeah, he's like middleweight. Yep, and then you catching the air dodge. Sometimes you can do all the crazy tricks you want, but sometimes also you just get the classics of, you did a commitment thing. I knew you would get hit.
He's getting his hits right now. Trouble does have to start pressing forward after the stocks.
Yep.
Spot's in a much better position. He puts it in one over. And he's the ledge trap.
Well, but overcommitting with that dash attack, get the nair out of shield. It's the little things that matter. Ooh, way too many PK fires though, way up close. There's no way that he's been quiet this whole time. Scary situation. Trade with the up tilt. Alright, got the magnet. This is scary, scary stuff. He's got an extra diamond, but that's all he's got. He doesn't have any other resources. Got enough iron for one minecart, but swinging too hard with that F smash.
Yeah, I was gonna say that F smash definitely expecting to like pull up with something. Good spacing by Trouble. I'm assuming that down smash was intentional. You know, looking for the whiff, like expecting to do something like committal because he's got corner pressure, right?
Exactly.
But then he does something offensive, but something that's offensive.
Troubles did a super job burning his resources that last stock. Like there was a good point in time where he was just like, yeah, I'm going to keep threatening you with stuff, not let you mine stuff. And it's like, great, you don't got anything. And at that time where it's a last stock situation, that's what you got to do against Steve. If you got the lead, yeah, he can build some stuff up because you can still try to like keep him out. But when you're close like that, you can't be letting him get more anvils and carts. Because that is how he gets out of disadvantage, that's how he avoids win conditions, and that's how you lose games. Yep. Hey, it usually works. So, I mean, I'm not going to fault him. Right. Especially because you can just throw out like a bunch of them and just be like, oh, here all these guys. And especially because you can transition off of your aerials too. So it just adds more possible avenues to shield pressure. Maybe you might be concerned about like out of shield options or if he overcommits to it. But even still. They were too close, so that low he was going to grab ledge anyways. Oop, caught him catching out of shield though. Yeah, you can see it. He went from having pretty solid leads to now being down. What's the ledge situation? Just minecarts to center stage, but he's used all his iron. Exactly. He doesn't have the iron to do minecarts. I don't think Trouble's noticed, because had he noticed that, he probably would have been in the right spot to get a better punish. He was able to catch him trying to mine out there, but like even there, what was Spot going to do to get out of the corner? Minecart's the out of corner button. He couldn't do it. He's got stuff now, so he can do it. Although he just burned his iron for that pick now. So he ain't got carts. With each bit where he sends him off stage, he's getting that much closer to getting gold carts. That's the last one he's got. No anvils, no carts. Can you keep him off stage again? The immediate light trick, because even Spot's aware of it. He knows what he's got. Back throw. Ooh, caught him slipping on ledge too hard. He didn't get up. His resources. Troubles is playing the matchup very well. The down tilt sends him out, so he just get out of the way. Any. I believe it takes the lower priority ones first. So like if you have like dirt, steel, and like stuff, it'll take like 3 or 4 dirt. But yeah. Yeah, but I disagree with doing it now because this went from a last stock situation where Spot constantly had to be on the back foot to now he's got so many carts. He had to jump. Ooh, he's used the block to land. That's his last cart. But he's got it again. TNT time. That's all it takes.
See it, bro. That's rough. Because, like, especially as a character like Ness, off the ledge, right?
Right.
And, like, you know, I mean, what do you do, right? Besides, like, something pretty obvious in the middle that, yeah, it gets you out of that situation, but, you know, like, let's